Hello and welcome back to the Elsie version. Today we are in chapter 2 of Nahum. Nahum again is during the time right before Zephaniah. It's talking about the destruction of Nineveh and God's wrath towards them. So this is probably a couple hundred years after Jonah has gone and talked to them. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and jump into chapter 2, verse 1. Okay. The scatterer has come up against you. Man the ramparts, watch the road, dress for battle. Collect all your strength, for the Lord is restoring the majesty of Jacob as the majesty of Israel, for plunders have plundered them and ruined their branches. The shield of his mighty men is red. His soldiers are clothed in scarlet. The chariots come with flashing metal. On the day he musters them, the cypress spears are brandished. The chariots race madly through the streets. They rush to and fro through the squares. They gleam like torches. They dart like lightning. He remembers his officers. They stumble as they go. They hasten to the wall. The siege tower is set up. The river gates are opened. The palace melts away. Its mistress is stripped. She is carried off, her slave girls lamenting, moaning like doves, and beating their breasts. Nineveh is like a pool whose waters run away. Halt, halt, they cry, but none turns back. Plunder the silver, plunder the gold. There is no end of the treasure, or of the wealth of all precious things. Desolate, desolation and ruin. Hearts melt and knees tremble. Anguish is in all loins. All faces grow pale. Where is the lion's den, the feeding place of the young lions? Where the lion and the lioness went, where his cubs were, with none to disturb. The lion tore enough for his cubs and strangled prey for his lioness. He filled his caves with prey and his dens with torn flesh. Behold, I am against you, declares the Lord of hosts, and I will burn your chariots in smoke, and the sword shall devour your young lions. I will cut off your prey from the earth, and the voice of your messengers shall no longer be heard. Well, that is chapter 2. I'm not really sure what part of this is really discussable, I guess, because it's just talking about destruction, and man, oh man, is it destroyed. So the Lord is going to restore Israel. And he is going to destroy Nineveh. In many, many words, he says this, even comparing them to lions. Yeah. There's not really much to this, guys. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Couldn't think of anything else. Pretty cut and dry. Tomorrow will be the final chapter of Nahum, chapter 3. And then after that, we're going into Habakkuk. But that's going to be a whole little session that we got to study up on. So, chapter 3 tomorrow. See you tomorrow.